Marwari people, they are very highly respected in business. They just always look down upon this loss leadership, that people are just doing losses so that they can be the only one standing in the market. And their businesses are not cash flow positive. They're not making any profit.
Right.
There's a lot of companies in India that are burning 5 crores and have a revenue of 50 lakh rupees.
Right.
There is too much emphasis on day one profitability in India.
See, if a family business is running for 300-400 a year, you have mother loads of money.
Yeah.
Money makes money, man. When you're building something new, it's entirely different story. For example, Amazon accidentally invented a cloud.
We're talking AWS?
Yes.
Oh.
So now they make more money in AWS. A trader mentality versus innovator mentality, they are entirely different ecosystem. If that particular thinking of whatever you call quote unquote Marwadi thinking exists, would there be cell phone? Would there be a new invention? You should not even compare. It is like, you know what, you're ranking India and Singapore. It's all hearsay, right? Like, you know what? People love gossip. People love bringing down others, right? See, we see in Twitter wars, the guy said this, guy said that, right? Why would even I waste my time just because I'm lazy? I'm busy. I'm not busy. For example, there are controversies about a lot of startups in India, right?
Yeah.
The guy said something, this kid said something, he built something. If he said something, so what? Is he providing the employment? He did. Did he create a whole multiplier of economy? He or she did, right? You are going to only buy their product if it is valuable to you, right?
Makes sense.
Right? If not, you are going to kill him. What's the big deal?
The market's going to do its work.
Absolutely, yes. Market is always going to do its work. Maybe time here and there.
So in the startups that you have not invested in, and in the ones that you've also invested in, what are the patterns you've seen where people are just burning money?
Oh, see, my own example, right? When we started Mastan, I invested in Mastan, right? Acquiring the clients, like give 50% discount, 80% discount, right? I never subscribed to that model, right? For eyeballs, for the clicks, you spend a lot of money. Right. So now, if you see the door delivery business and everything, right, most of them are not profitable. Somebody is bringing enormous amount of capital with a hope that someday one will survive, survival for the fittest, right? 99.99% of startups will die.
This is called lost leadership strategy, right? Or something like that?
I'm not sure about that word, but see, that's how it is, right? Struggle for existence, only survival for the fittest. At the end, whoever endures, they becomes the king, right? So they burn a lot of money based on different metrics, because whoever is going to buy in to put the money, it is all happening with the hope, right? The parameters. You have 400 people watching today, 800 people, like how much volume you are bringing, you are expecting that to turn into attraction. People spend a lot of money there.
Is that inherently a good thing or a bad thing?
It is a good thing because you are running the economy. See, what happens, people misunderstand the currency, the barter we use, right? If
Running the economy.
See, money moves.
Yeah.
As long as money is moving, it is giving work to somebody, right? So that's how the basic capitalism works, right?
It's a wheel.
Right. India is essentially the first capitalistic country from old days. That's how you have traders from Gujarat going to Romans and selling everything. That's why you find Indians everywhere. It is not the capitalism. Arthashastra is written by who? Taxation system, Kautilya. So, yes, we are Vishwagurus in that sense. Absolutely, yes. Right? So now, are we good enough today? Maybe, I don't know whether our finance minister cuts out for that position. I really don't know. Manmohan Singh was great. Right? So, it all depends, right? So now, is it good? Absolutely. See, Buffett says gold has no value, right? Because it doesn't produce anything.
Yeah.
So, if somebody is putting money out there, it gets into circulation. When it gets into circulation, somebody is willing to barter their time to provide you a service, right? So spending money, rotating money is always good. So that's how America does. America creates that ecosystem, right? People take a lot of risks. Sometimes they bankrupt, sometimes they make money, sometimes they
Is
lose
that
money.
looked down upon? Because in India, I have noticed that failure in business is really looked down upon.
See, again, this is very personal thing, right? For example, you ask me, if you are a self-assured guy, why do you care about somebody? Why should somebody need to stamp you? This is where
But we live in a society. We live with a lot of people. So their perception of you value sometimes affects how you're feeling
oh,
about yourself.
absolutely, yes. That's where I said, right? You got to be rugged to be an entrepreneur. What did I say? Energy and ruggedness, right?
Resilient.
You got to be resilient. You need to have that. See, man, come on. Life throws a lot of shit at you, but you got to be strong enough to take it.
Yeah. Building on that, where is day one profitability? Smart, and where does it kill compounding? Because I'll tell you, in India, we talk about a lot of, we have this Marwari people, they are very highly respected in business. So they always look down upon, and I don't know if it's inherently good or bad, they just always look down upon this loss leadership that people are just doing losses so that they can be the only one standing in the market.
Okay.
And they're burning a lot of cash, and their businesses are not cash flow positive, they're not making any profit.
Right.
There's a lot of companies in India that are burning 5 crores and have a revenue of 50 lakh rupees.
Right.
So there is too much emphasis on day one profitability in India in terms of the way people approach business.
Right. I'll explain you what it is. See, there are different models. We always try to put everything into
A box.
a box and measure. See, if a family business is running for 300-400 years, you have mother loads of money.
Yeah.
Money makes money, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Compounding.
Right? You want to be a wholesaler, it's a different thing. Right? You're buying and selling, it's a different thing. When you're building something new, your horizon is long term and it's a path breaking. It's entirely different story. For example, Amazon had this greatest product called cloud. It is serendipity. Amazon accidentally invented cloud computing. Yes.
We're talking AWS?
Yes.
Oh.
It is serendipity. Are they technology company? No, they are retail company.
Yeah.
So now they make more money in AWS.
Yeah.
It is a serendipity. So because there's a lot of money.
But it is a serendipity.
Serendipity, accidental.
Okay.
It is accidental, right?
Okay.
And greatest inventions happened accidentally, right? So now a trader mentality versus innovator mentality, they are entirely different ecosystems. You are talking about Marwad running the business within their awareness, a trader mentality, which is very good, which is very, very good. Now you're talking about Elon Musk trying to go to moon, or you building a e-commerce, or building something new, right? Today, if that particular thinking of whatever you call quote unquote Marwadi thinking exists, would there be cell phone? Would there be a new invention?
Risk se aata hai.
Right. No, not only chahat, then outlier, guards, there are a lot of other elements.
Comfort zone se bahar aata hai.
Hanji. So, see, you should not even compare. It is like, you know what, you're ranking India and Singapore, man. It's like, you know what, pitting Singapore is number one in this and India is come on. I can find 1,000 Singapores within India, and which could rank in different metrics better than Singapore in particular aspects. So,
Yeah, okay.
Right,
If you're looking for skewed data, you will find it.
yeah, absolutely, yes. So these data points, whatever you're saying, that comparisons, all those, right? Those are all for tea time, gossip, useless. So now that squarely puts you into what does it takes to build a startup. A rugged, devoted person who is not going to give a shit about all this.